Hi doctor, this is the presentation for our group assignment and we are come from ULAB 3162 section 24 group 5. Before I show you the rearrangement negotiation video, let me explain about the situation first. In this situation, we are divided into management team and employee team. And this is the explanation about the situation.
So first of all, I want to thank you all for taking time to attend this conference.
It's no big deal. This is what we should do as part of the company.
Yes, but may I know what issue are discussed in this meeting?
As you know, our company is downsizing our operations, so of course the company must also reduce its expenses to avoid serious losses. So I want to ask you if you have any suggestion to save money?
Yes, because of the economic downturn, the company has to downsize to cope with the market in order to survive in the market. I very much agree that cutting costs is a good way, but cost of materials can no longer be cut and we must start from other aspects.
As you said, then we only have to cut staff expenses. After all, because of downsizing, we don't need so many staff. In addition, the automated production that we rely on does not require that much of manpower anymore. Staff expenses have been always an extremely heavy burden on the company.
After listening to your suggestions, although I feel sorry for the existing staff, I have to agree that reducing staff costs is a good suggestion. Then I would like to hear more details about this plan from you.
We can retain employees who have made many contributions and loyalty to the company. So what I suggest is we can retain some senior employees with more than 10 years of experience. For those young and inexperienced employees, we can choose to fire them. In the end, we will probably lay off more than 100 employees.
I agree, but we are not so heartless. We can pay up to 12 months of salary compensation to the fired employees and give 6 months notice of layoff before December so that the employees have enough time to find new jobs.
I understand your thought, but the company has the limited funds, may not be able to meet the proposal just now. So I decided to pay only 10 months salary to those employees who have worked here for 5 years and above. Those employees who have worked less than 5 years will not receive any compensation. I hope you can understand from the perspective of the company and accept my final proposal.
If you said so, we have no choice but to agree.
Indeed, I understand the company's difficulties, so I agree.
So, since there is no problem, let's do it, okay?
Okay, thank you for attending this meeting. I assume that all of you are aware about the situation and the decision made by the management team on downsizing this company. They are going to retrench about 100 employees by the end of December.
Yes. I heard that the company is planning only to give compensation to the employees who have worked for 5 years or more. I think this decision is unfair for some employees who have worked for less than 5 years.
Agreed. I also think that the decision made by the company to us is unfair. To me, the young employee can contribute more than the older employee. They are more energetic, creative, and some of them are very passionate about their work. So, what do you guys have in mind?
I want to suggest that the management will only dismiss an employee with a low performance based on their key performance indicator KPI. Because I think they should not be analysed by its working hour. Instead, the employee should be analysed by its performance and their contribution to the company.
I agree. I think your suggestions are fair for all the employees. I would like to suggest the management to reconsider the compensation to the employees. I think it's not fair for only employees who have worked for more than 5 years to get the compensation. The management should give compensation depending on the employee background. This is because some employees who have worked for less than 5 years might have more commitment than employees who have worked longer.
If the management team does not agree with Sabat's suggestion, since this penalty is happening, it is hard for most employees to find a new job, and it might take a while for some employees to find their new job. So I would like to suggest that the management team consider giving at least 3 months compensation for employees who work less than 5 years to survive while searching for a new job.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, then I will prepare for the paperwork and request a meeting with the management team.
Hi all, thank you for your cooperation and time to attend this meeting. Our agenda meeting today is to notify the downsizing operation issue that is being talked about among employees lately.
Yes, we have heard about it, and the issue is quite shock for us. And we here, as represent our fellow employee, wants to make a negotiation with the management team, if is it allowed.
Before that, we want to inform the reason why the company needs to downsize our operation because we need to reduce its expenses to avoid serious losses, which means we need to cut staff expenses.
We are very sorry that we need to make this decision. The only way to cut staff expenses is by downsizing staff in this company. So, we have to decide to retain the employees with more than 10 years of experience that are mostly above 35 years old.
For us, the company decision is quite unfair for some employees who have worked for less than 5 years.
For employees who have worked less than 5 years, we give 6 months notice of layoff before December so that employees have enough time to find new jobs. The decision has been made as the company has a limited fund. While for employees who have worked more than 5 years, don't worry because we pay up to 10 months salary compensation.
I want to suggest why not only dismiss the employee who has low performance based on their key performance indicator KPI. As for the young workers who work less than 5 years, they are more energetic, creative, and some of them are very passionate about their work.
We agree that young workers are more energetic, creative, and passionate in their work. But the more experience the worker has, the more operational knowledge that they know. With this experience, they know how to handle the customer requirement, the product specification, and handle material through procurement.
Okay, we understand about it. Since this pandemic happened, it's hard for us to find the new job, especially some of the employee. I would like to suggest that by giving at least 3 months of compensation for employee who work less than 5 years to survive while searching for a new job. Can you consider?
I think we can consider it, but we need to reduce compensation for workers that work above 5 years also, because as we mentioned before, we do not have enough funds to pay all the compensation to the workers. I hope you all can understand about this decision. Our financial status was also affected during this pandemic.
We understand that both parties are affected due to this pandemic. However, we are hoping the best decision that can benefit all of us, not only the management but also the employees.
As the negotiation has been done, we have come up with a final decision where we still need to downsize staff by retaining the worker with high KPI above 5 years experience and pay out 5 months of salary compensation, and of the worker who have worked less than 5 years, we will pay up to 3 months of salary compensation. However, we will remain the decision with more than 100 employees to be laid off.
If that is the final decision from the company, we as the representative of the employee will respect the decision.
I agree with you because this decision is better than the previous one. The decision benefits both parties as we agreed before.
Thank you for your contribution and understanding our situation. We hope all of us do well in the future and stay safe. Hope this pandemic will end soon. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.